Hey, what's up, collective? It's your girl, Tracy, Ascension 225 Tarot and Oracle. Nice to see you again. How's it going? Hopefully all is going well can you believe it's already April the 13th? This is cray. Time is going by so freaking fast, you guys. It's ridiculous. Anyways, I hope you guys are doing well, specifically my Aries collective. I'm not going in order. I'm choosing zodiac signs out of a cup and doing the readings that way because I don't feel like going in order. So Aries is next up. I just did Scorpio and Gemini. Okay. So here we go. Remember, Aries, this is a collective reading. If you need a personal reading to speak to your own specific situation, please hit me up down below. My information's down below. And if you'd like to make a donation to my channel, my PayPal information is down below as well. Do know that I am giving away a free tarot reading at the beginning of every month. How do you get that, you ask? Well, I'll tell you. You have to like, share, and subscribe, guys. And also share with your friends, family, coworkers. Turn them on to my channel. They like, share, and subscribe, and everybody wins. Everybody wins. We're going to have an Oprah moment, right? And it also allows my channel to grow. So thank you in advance, you guys. All right. So we're just going to kind of freestyle it today, my beautiful Aries collective. We are still in Aries season, so happy birthday to you all. Wishing you plenty of abundance and blessings during this rotation around the sun. Anyway, so we're just going to kind of wing it. I'm using a couple of different oracle decks, and then I've got some tarot that we'll do before we close out. And this will be from April, we'll just say now until the next few weeks. How about that? Okay. So Holy Spirit, we are tuning in and tapping into our Aries collective. What messages with using these runes would you like to give the Aries collective? I just got these runes, Aries, and I have to look up what they mean on my phone. So patience is a virtue, and is much appreciated. Thank you. But I've been wanting to get some runes for a long time to check them out, and believe me, these are right on time. I just have to remember each and every one of them, which I have not done yet. Holy Spirit, give me 3 runes that speak to the Aries collective. What information do they need to know at this present time? 4/13 until the next few weeks. All right, I'm going in, guys. Hope everyone in the collective is doing swimmingly well today. All right, so now we're going to talk about these bad boys. They are read right to left, and we will pay attention to that. I just want to make sure I have these in the right, situated the right way. Okay. All right, my beautiful Aries. Can you see that? All right. This is Othala. And excuse me. And what this stands for is ancestral property, wisdom, inherent talent, and homecoming. Othala is our birthright, It represents all of the material and spiritual goods that we were each born into. These are the building blocks that we have to work with in life. Othala is also a connection to the past, an inheritance, our home, a sense of belonging and community. That's beautiful. This is the blank rune, and this stands for infinite possibilities. Really, anything, Aries Collective, that you wish to write on this rune, the possibilities are limitless. That's what this blank one stands for. You put your own stamp on this. Find this last one. Hope you guys are doing something fun for your birthday. I know I'm a Gemini, and I know that Gemini season's coming up here shortly. I'm still trying to figure out what I'm going to do for my birthday. But I wish you guys all a very safe and abundant filled birthday celebration as well as year. All right, this is Raido. This is Raido. This stands for wagon, travel by land, momentum, rhythm, and a journey. Right? Raidu is a journey and the power that keeps us moving forward towards our chosen destinations. According to Thorson, these are of Nordic descent. These runes are from the Nordic ancestors, from like Iceland and stuff like that. Raidu is the channeling of force according to natural laws along the right road leading to the right result. Okay? Raidu is the conscious decision to achieve something and the discipline to carry it out. The rhythm found when your forward movement is in harmony with your purpose. So your purpose and your harmony are in conjunction with each other. And you're disciplined enough to carry out whatever you're trying to achieve. You're disciplined enough. Why? Because you're an Aries, right? You're a leader. You're a cardinal sign. You're the first out the gate. Am I right? So yes, whatever you put into action, forward movement, with your tenacity and your fire and your drive, this forward motion, you will arrive at your destination being successful, my beautiful Aries Collective. Beautiful. Put these away. All right. I don't know what part of the world you guys are from, but right now I'm living in the Atlanta metro area, and the pollen here, if you hear me doing that or whatever, sneezing, coughing, this yellow pollen here, honey, please, is no joke. Anyway, back to our reading. Holy Spirit, this is for our Aries Collective. This is what messages do you need our Aries Collective to know for the next 2 weeks? What messages do you need our Aries Collective to see, know, and hear for the next 2 weeks, Holy Spirit? One more, please. One more for our Aries Collective, please. That one felt like it wanted to fall out, so I'm going to just release it with my finger, and there we go. Aries, I think you might have gotten this card in a previous reading. This is the Passion card. This is about a little princess, and she was a little wild, you know what I'm saying? She kind of did her own thing. She didn't follow the rules that she should have been following as royalty, you know what I'm saying? She was always too wild. And her grandmother was always saying, you need to act like a royal, you need to stop doing this and stop doing that and start doing this and start doing that to show that you are of royal lineage. But she just kept doing her own thing and marching to her own beat, her own drummer. And down the line, they voted her in to be like the next queen. So her quirkiness and her being her own self, her authentic self, with that fire and passion that you Aries collective embody, the townspeople, the kingdom that she lived in, they all loved her because of her uniqueness. You know what I mean? And her fiery passion and not being such a royal. Aries collective, are you struggling with faith right now? Or are you in need of more faith? Are you worried? Whatever you're trying to manifest, you see jewels there and cups and this looks like, I don't know what this is, but anyway, please have faith, because whatever you're trying to manifest, whatever you're asking your spirit team or the Holy Spirit for, with your faith, it will come to fruition, but it's just not in our timing. We just don't have time in the spirit realm. It just doesn't exist. It's just divine timing. But have faith in knowing that Spirit hears you. You see, He's acknowledging you. Spirit hears you and your request, sees what you're trying to manifest, and is working in the background to help you. So continue having that faith, even if it is the size of a mustard seed. Dissipating. This is kind of a funny story. This bird and this older woman, they would watch their favorite show like every day, and they were like, you know what, we need to have our own show, So so finally one day they were talking to somebody about their interest in having their own like action show, right? And so the person that they told, they decided that they wanted to invest in the bird and the woman and their show, right? So he wrote them a check and said, I'm all in, right? But instead of sitting down and writing out the show, the script, everything, the bird and the lady decide, that's too much work right now. We don't really feel like doing that. What are we going to do with the money? And they went on a Carnival cruise instead. I don't know. It could have been Norwegian. Who knows? I don't know. But they went on a cruise instead. And they've always regretted deciding to not fulfill their dream. What they've always talked about all those freaking years, right? They didn't pursue their dream. Now they're kicking themselves in the ass. And all they have to show for it is pictures from a Carnival cruise. So whatever your passion is, have faith in yourself, Aries collective. Have faith in yourself. Have faith in the divine. When the opportunity strikes, make the right decision. Don't go on a Carnival cruise. Follow your passion, your dream. That was nice. I like that. I like that, Aries Collective. What do you guys think? All right, we're going over to the Mother Gaia cards. Holy Spirit, we are, and you know what? Remember that second rune that we saw? That second rune that was blank. It was, you could put your own stamp on that. And the possibilities were limitless. And that ties into what we just saw on the table. Holy Spirit, we're tapping in and tuning in using this deck to the Aries Collective. What messages do you need our Aries Collective to see that may touch their soul, that may give them advice, clarity, a message, whatever? Please give me a few more cards for our Aries Collective, Holy Spirit, for the next few weeks. What do they need to know? What do they need to know, Holy Spirit? What does our Aries Collective need to know? What does their spirits need to nourish their souls in a message given by Holy Spirit? Holy Spirit, can you please give me a few more cards for our Aries, beautiful Aries Collective, our first zodiac sign out the gate? How about one more, please? Can you give our Aries, our Rams? Oh, well, hell. That's a lot. All right, I'm going to take this one that actually is the first one that hit the table, and the rest are going bye-bye. All right, Aries, here we go. Hidden path, the marriage of spirit and matter. The marriage of spirit and matter. You know, it's just having a healthy dose of being grounded in the here and now, on this Malkuth, on this earth, as a human, but having that healthy balance of what nourishes your spirit, whether that's church or whether that's just being a spiritually woke person, whether that's divination, tarot, whatever sparks you spiritually, but to keep that healthy balance between the real world and the spirit world. Find your path. That's what I had to do. I mean, you know, like anybody else, you know, you go through life where your parents probably taught you about religion and church and stuff like that, just like your other ancestors passed it on to them, right? But I think everybody needs to be able to make up their own mind what their spiritual belief system is. I mean, if you want to put me in a box, you can consider me a Christian, right? I used to belong to a church. I was an usher and practically lived in the church. But my spirit knew that there was much more than what was in the Bible. There's so many different aspects of spirituality. And I knew I was born with spiritual gifts, right? So the spiritual gift of divination, of tarot reading, resonated very deeply with me and my spiritual gifts, to be able to relay energetic messages to the collective and have it resonate, even if it's just with one person. Then I've done what God has put me on this earth to do, and that is to heal through my spiritual gifts. Yes, there are people, acquaintances, family, friends who think I'm an oddball, may think I'm a witch because I practice tarot and talk to spirits and stuff like that. But that's their own insecurities and their own kind of ignorance about the other spiritual, the whole spiritual realm besides what's written in the Bible. But I have to be true to myself, and I have to be true to the gift that Holy Spirit has given me. And that's why I do what I do. So don't let anybody dictate to you, my Aries collective, what you should and should not do as far as your spiritual awakening is concerned. Ocean of eternal love, healing, creativity, and fertility. Time to be creative, my beautiful Aries. If you're not already, be fertile. And that's not just fertile. I mean, you may be fertile. This may be your dream may be to have a baby. And if you have a baby or had a baby, congratulations. But this is fertile in other ways. Birthing new ideas, new passions, right? Manifesting that shit. Yeah. Healing from certain things can certainly make you more creative, make you tap into other parts of yourself that maybe you didn't know existed. I don't know what you may be healing from, my beautiful Aries collective, but healing can be a catharsis to that, that kind of a awakening of yourself, if that makes sense. The search, feeling lost, confused, and lonely. Is there anybody in our Aries collective that's feeling confused, lonely, and lost? If there is, the collective sends you lots of healing, love, and compassion, love and light. We all, our spirits going through this human existence, ups and downs, happiness and sorrows. So we lift each other up as a collective, right, in support. And this is in the hidden energy. I just wanted to show you one card from the hidden energy, and it's called Eternal Dance, Movement, Wheel of Life, and Taking the Path of Least Resistance, my beautiful Aries collective. Sometimes we can be our own worst enemies, right? But Spirit's urging you to take the path of least resistance. Yeah. Because life is made to be enjoyed to the fullest. And that's what Spirit wants for all of us, to be our highest good, right? The Wheel of Life, that reminds me of the Wheel of Fortune in the tarot deck, and that is typically indicates an end of a chapter and the beginning of a new chapter. So if this applies to anyone in the Aries collective, sometimes those growing pains of closing chapters and opening new ones can be extremely difficult, but necessary for your spiritual growth. And my cat Marley just agreed. I don't know if you heard him or not, but he just walked past and gave his 2 cents. This is from the Shaman Oracle deck. Holy Spirit, we're tapping in and tuning into our Aries collective. Our Aries collective, our Rams. Can you please give us messages for our Aries, Holy Spirit? What shaman messages do they need for the next 2 weeks that will resonate with their soul? Especially if they're feeling lost and lonely. Oh, wow. Okay. And maybe closing chapters in their lives and opening new ones. Any other messages? Okay, we'll take those. Okay. And we just talked about this just a few moments ago. Divine timing, that there is no time in the spiritual realm. And whatever is happening, you see, you've got something underground. You know what I'm saying? I'm not sure what it is. I don't know what that is. It could be an egg. I don't know what that is. But anyway, and then you see the birds and stuff like that. But this can't be seen, and it's sort of gestating. It's waiting to be born. It's waiting to be revealed, right? Whatever it is, in divine timing. I know people hate to hear that word, divine timing, but it's true. There is no time in the spiritual realm. Only on this Malkuth is there time. Abundance. Yes, baby. Abundance. Abundance. And abundance represents much more than just coins, right? Everybody loves coins. Who doesn't, right? But abundance is abundance of spirit, abundance of heart, abundance of kindness, abundance of compassion. Those are the most important things, the content of one's character. Emotional release. Didn't we talk about emotional release? Let me see. Okay. No, we didn't. I thought in one of these decks we talked about healing and emotional release. Might have to rewind on that one. But whatever you're healing from, and we saw that card where you're feeling sad. Some of the collective was feeling sad, lonely. Go through your healing. Allow Spirit to guide you through that healing process, because once you go through the dark night of the shadow, or dark night of the soul, right? As you're healing, once you come out on the other side, your perspective and who you are is not going to be the same. That's what growth is all about. Growth as a spiritual being is all about, is going through those lessons, going through those ups and downs of life, especially those downs of life, healing from it. Maybe you lost something, lost somebody you loved. If you did, mea culpa. I mean, I'm sorry to hear that happened to you, but go through the process of healing your heart and your soul for yourself. And in the hidden energy, discernment. Make sure that discernment is on point. Okay, now we're going to get one or two of these New Orleans Oracle deck cards. And then we're going to throw a couple cards of tarot down, and then we're going to be done, guys. Holy Spirit, we're tapping in and tuning into the Aries collective. What messages do you need our beautiful Aries collective to see that will sustain them for the next few weeks, that will speak to their souls? Can you please give me another card for the beautiful Aries collective, Holy Spirit? What messages do they need to see? Words of advice, guidance. Whoa. Hey, went flying, boy. Anyway, boom. Okay, and we'll take them. They really needed to be seen. Yeah. Yeah. All right, let's go over these really quickly, guys. Number 31. This is duality. Beautiful card, isn't it? You see that fire that so many of you Aries have because you're fire signs? That fire, that passion, that, and then you've got this other half of you. It's always good to know oneself and understand where your boundaries begin and end. However, just as life is fluid and ever changing, we too must be open to flow with the winds of change as needed. You picked this card because you have experienced an inner conflict over how you present yourself to the world. You have many different sides, including some you may not have seen. And some you may not even explored yet. You're being supported at this time to be present in each moment without the worry of always being viewed in a certain light. Finally, allowing your exterior to reflect your interior will lead to acceptance and healing for both yourself and those around you. There goes that word healing again that we saw earlier. Someone who's feeling, in one of the cards we saw that somebody who's feeling sad, lonely, and maybe unsupported. This is saying, be your true, authentic self. You can't be everything for everybody, but you need to be everything for yourself, first and foremost. Loving yourself, first and foremost. That's the most important thing. People are going to try to put you in whatever type of box they want to put you in. I rebuke that. So this is just setting your boundaries, having firm boundaries with people in your life, and being true and authentic to yourself. New beginnings. I love it. Who doesn't love a new beginning? You know what I'm saying? Boom. And you know what? I thought we mentioned the Wheel of Life in one of those cards, which is the Wheel of Fortune. We said is the closing of an old chapter and the beginning of a new one. Did we not, Aries Collective? Boom. New beginnings. That corroborate, what? Corroborate? Is that a word? That echoes what that other card said. Yeah. Okay. The word cemetery is usually associated with loss and gloom. However, in every ending, there is also a new beginning. You've picked this card because within your recent difficulties and endings, there is also a very bright new beginning that is more attuned to your highest good. Oh, I love that. There is something waiting for you attuned to your highest good. Right. Not what you thought was good for you. That may have proved to have been an illusion. Right. But what is divinely attuned to what you need. Okay. To your highest good. It can be easy to get lost in counting the ways things have fallen apart. But the universe has already begun piecing together a better experience for you. And if you're ready to embrace it, my beautiful Aries, rather than focus on the obvious and negative, it is time to see how you have been released from what has been holding you back and to explore all the new positive possibilities that have been created by this shift. Shifts are always a good thing. Shifts can be scary, but they can be a good thing because it can catapult us into another direction, maybe the direction that our soul is supposed to go in the first place. If you've had difficulties recently and you've had some endings, maybe endings in relationships, endings in jobs, whatever the case may be, whatever loss it was to you, it's not over. Spirit's working in the background on your behalf. Yes, yes. And remember that rune, I'm going back to the rune again, that was blank for unlimited possibilities, limitless. This also reiterates that rune. And you see this butterfly right here? This indicates transformation, Aries. So who out there in my Aries collective is going through some sort of transformation right now after some shit done popped off in the past? And they call it the past because it's the past, right? They call them exes because they exes. And they need to stay that way. This is all about you, Aries, and all about your transformation, and all about you loving and embracing yourself, who you really are. Number 33. Create your own reality, and that is very true. And that is because you create your own reality. The dragonfly is about perception. Oh, perception, illusion, and transformation in mental energy. Do I need to repeat that? Aries, the dragonfly is about perception, illusion, and transformation in mental energy. You pulled this card because you've grown stronger in your manifestation skills, and it is necessary to pay attention to where you choose to focus your thoughts and your energy. We're not thinking about what we don't have, what we aren't. We're not in that spirit of lack. We're thinking about abundance. We're manifesting abundance. Always, in all ways. Right, Aries? And the hidden energy, speak your truth. See her third chakra right there? The third chakra, the color is blue. And when your third chakra is blocked, or maybe you grew up in a household where you couldn't speak your truth, then that blocks your third chakra, so that when you're an adult, you still have issues speaking your truth. But as you go through this transformation, learning to speak your truth and being your authentic self will unblock that chakra. It's a pretty nice reading, Aries. Really nice reading. I mean, it's all about spiritual growth. It's all about transformation. Sorry, you guys, I'm sweating. I'm having a hot flash, but it's all about, going through those hard times in the last few years have not been easy for anybody on this planet. You have, a pandemic, and then you have you have millions of people passing away from this pandemic, and the unknown, and being afraid, and all the things that we've had to go through as a collective over the last few years. Leaders in office who, I didn't get into that, but on top of regular life, the ups and downs of life, the happiness, the sadness, the breakups. A lot of relationships did not survive the pandemic. It's definitely been a challenging last few years. So you're not the only ones, Aries, but you know what? Now is the time to, just seek yourself, seek yourself. All right, Holy Spirit, using this deck of tarot, we're tapping in and tuning into the Aries collective. What messages do you need our Aries collective to see for today and the next few weeks, Holy Spirit? What messages do you need our Aries collective to see? What do you need our beautiful Aries collective to see, Holy Spirit? What is the energy currently? Whoa. Okay. And this card turned over as well. Wow, that's a lot. This is interesting. All right, beautiful Aries. All right, first up is from the previous cards that we looked at. Some of those cards mentioned a turn of events that may have transpired in your life recently, right? This tower also echoes what those cards said as well. A tower is an unexpected event in our lives that happens. I call it the Holy Spirit stepping in and doing some course correction. Because when the divine sees some fuck shit, they will be like, oh, wait, whoa, 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 whoa. And also your ancestors will be like, whoa, 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 whoa. Hold up, hold up, hold up. All right, tower moment, because we ain't having this. All right, boom. They send the UFO sends the laser, blows up the tower, people fall out, and the building crumbles down. Towers can be jolting, of course, because look at it. It can be jolting, but 9 times out of 10, there is a lesson that comes from the tower hitting you. I don't know what this tower was or means in your life, Aries collective, because we're all at different phases of this. This is just the overall energy right now. This tower could have happened because this is a Two of Swords. Two of Swords is a mental conflict of not being able to make a decision. Like they just can't make a decision. White or black, right? Which direction, left or right? I don't know. I'm confused. I'm conflicted. I don't know. That's what the Two of Swords is all about. And then we have this fool here. This is not a good card, to be honest with you, Aries collective. This is the Seven of Swords. The Seven of Swords, well, this is the court jester, and you can see that however he's trying to entertain the masses probably is not a very good, solid plan, because not only is this court jester in an awkward position that if anything went wrong, how would they be able to get out of that? And then you've got this rope that's already frayed and can just come apart at any minute. And then guess what? Dumb idea, right? Yeah. So Seven of Swords is it's about somebody who basically somebody who impulsively does things, somebody probably who impulsively does stupid things, like steal, lie, cheat, just manipulate. Somebody who cannot be trusted is the Seven of Swords. Normally, the Seven of Swords is showing somebody stealing everyone else's swords, but leaving two swords behind, hoping that no one will notice that they're a thief. So, what happened, Aries? Did this thief or this lying, cheating, manipulative person, did you make the wrong choice about this energy? Or, I don't know if this is your energy or if this is somebody in your energy. I'm not sure. So either you made the wrong decision and maybe chose this person not knowing that they were this way, or turn the story around. But anyway, at any rate, a tower has occurred or will occur very shortly, and all will crumble down. You have the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Cups here. This is really interesting. I mean, the Ace of Cups is Spirit's gift of the ultimate love. So maybe this tower and and going through this betrayal of whatever it was is going to bring about abundance. And those other cards mentioned abundance as well. Will finally bring you that loving, passionate person in your life who knows how to give and receive love in a balanced way. And then an Ace of Wands is Spirit's gift, whatever you're trying to manifest, whatever you're trying to birth. Like I said, here we go, birth again. If you had a baby, Aries collective, congratulations. Hopefully you didn't have a baby by this loser, cheating, lying, manipulative person energy. Hopefully you didn't have a live baby by them. Okay? Hopefully this is just showing Spirit's gift of whatever you're trying to manifest into your life, because the wands are all about passion and go out and get it and all that other good stuff. That whatever you're trying to birth will come to manifest. This might be you, I don't know, or maybe this person, I'm not sure. Somebody feeling in the Nine of Wands type of energy, Nine of Wands, you know, see that person just kind of sitting there and they're just... Back in the day, they used to wear these masks back in Italy. The doctors used to wear this mask, like in infectious diseases, and they would stuff this full of like herbs, and so they wouldn't, you know, they wouldn't inhale like some of the toxic diseases and stuff like that, so they wouldn't get sick themselves. This is the card of the weary warrior. Somebody who's real tired. You see, they look tired. Maybe they've been, you know, fighting the plague. I don't know, that day. And saw a million patients. Now they're just tired and weary. But they're not willing to give up the fight. Hopefully you're not willing to give up the fight for yourself, Aries collective. Nine of Pentacles. This is you. This is you. If it's not you now, it's about to be. Nine of Pentacles is somebody who is abundant, who is mature, who takes care of themselves, who is responsible, who can maintain life on their own without a mate. They're abundant as fuck on their own without a mate. You bring home the bacon, you fry it up in the pan, and all that other stuff, Aries collective. And you have, spirit with you at all times. Some of these pictures are on this deck are so interesting. So yes, you're abundant, and don't you forget it. And this is not just pentacles or coins. This is abundant in many different ways, and we rattled off some of that abundance earlier. Abundance of love, compassion, heart, empathy, all that stuff. Ten of Pentacles is in the hidden energy, my beautiful Aries collective. And this is a king and a queen. This is a king and a queen playing chess. Right? A game of strategy. But if I'm not mistaken, I thought the queen was the most important. But anyway, regardless, this is, just being strategic in your choices as well. Because you're already the Nine of Pentacles and in the hidden energy. When you find that Ace of Cups, the ultimate gift of love from the divine, that person that gets you and you get them, and it's balanced, then you will be a Ten of Cups type of couple. And that's in the hidden energy, stuff that hasn't been seen, talked about, or any of that stuff yet. But like we said, divine timing. Am I right? Yes. This is a really, really good, very, very interesting reading, Aries collective. I'd be interested to know what you thought about it as well. Did it resonate with you? How are you dealing with the tower? If you are experiencing the tower, how are you dealing with the tower? But man, you had so many beautiful, beautiful cards. So whatever you're going through right now, Aries collective, there are so many wonderful things to learn about yourself during this time of transition and transformation and leaving the old behind and focusing on the new. There's so many wonderful things ahead of you that, the world is really your oyster, and the unlimited possibilities is so exciting, Aries. Oh my God. I'm so excited for you and your journey. And I must say that, I'm sending you lots of love and compassion, lots of healing energy. The light in me honors the light in my Aries collective. Until we meet again, my beautiful Aries, namaste. Yeah. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. So hopefully you can win that free tarot reading at the end, at the beginning of May. Also, please share with the people that you care about so that you can also help my channel grow as well. And I just thank you for stopping by to see your girl Tracy, Ascension 225 Tarot and Oracle. Until we meet again, you guys. Yeah, check out that video I did, Saturn in square in North Node. This tells you how the planetary changes and shifts affect us as human spirits, okay? How they help us in a good way and how they cause commotion in another way. So be sure to check that out. Until we meet again, you guys, peace out. Bye.